Hello and welcome to the Summer Games Fest edition of the Women-Led Games Showcase. I'm Jambo, and today we're going to be highlighting some of the most exciting games led by women from around the world. We've got 39 incredible titles to share with you. Everything from heartfelt narratives to creative sims to adrenaline-pumping gameplay and beautifully stylized adventures. Whatever you're into, there is something here for you. Keep an eye out for this logo during the showcase. Whenever you see it, that means that a game demo is available as part of the Steam event running throughout the week. A huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, Big Blue Sky, and to our partners, Play Indies and Neon Naroshi. We will tell you more about them later on. Let's get things rolling with a segment that dives deep into the power of storytelling, starting with a journey through the harsh northern latitudes as you search for a way back to your loved ones.
What? Gemma, look out!
Follow the Light is a story-driven, first-person adventure puzzle game about a perilous journey through the harsh northern latitudes. To find peace and reunite with his family, Will must sail across endless waters, face deep personal challenges, and ultimately discover himself. In this
No one lives under the
we
lighthouse.
aim to make the walking simulator genre more engaging without altering its core identity. Our level design focused on immersion, atmosphere, and story, all conveyed through spatial composition and subtle guidance, rather than skill checks or fail states. Environmental storytelling was the foundation. Players navigate through emotionally charged spaces shaped by lighting, unique props, and carefully placed landmarks. With no minimap or objective markers, orientation relies entirely on visual language, things that naturally draw the eye and reinforce narrative beats. To bring variation and pacing without disrupting the experience, we introduced dog sled navigation and boat traversal. These transportation-based sequences create cinematic shifts in tempo, deepen engagement, and allow the world to evolve from open sea to narrow, snowy paths. There is no combat, no constant deaths, and no traditional challenge. Each space is designed to keep the player immersed, gently led forward by world design and curiosity. We believe walking simulators can offer rich, varied experiences through intentional design in harmony with the story and the environment. Wishlist will Follow the Light on Steam now and help us bring our debut game to the world.
Walking sims are such an interesting genre because it's like going against everything that video games have been in the past. And I vibe with that. Break the rules. Moth. Can you impress your old friends with new drinks? I'm sorry I missed it all. Tavern Walk Stories Dreamwalker. Stir up her buried past to unravel your future. Tavern Talk Stories Dreamwalker. I think this is a DLC, yeah, maybe, yeah. Bug. There's Bubble! There's Bubble! There's Bubble! The fuck? Perfect tide, station to station. That's cool.
began with a spark, an accident, or so they said. The secrets burned with the flames. Headlines told truths, or convenient
Word documents
lies.
burned.
Are you sure you are making the right choice?
Each child is a mystery. Each parent, a puzzle.
So it's like,
Trust nothing. Question everything.
what? So it's like Papers, Please, but for, like, babies?
Citizens of New Albion, you must wake, break your chains.
Instead of that's not your neighbor, it's that, or that's not my, instead of that's not my neighbor, it's that's not my baby? Huh. Long Story Crew is back. Weasel Heights Middle School. Ska is fucking back. I'm uncomfortable. I'm significantly more comfortable now that I know that it was just a reveal of chicken. This is a very long trailer. It's still going. Huh. Dang. Long trailer for a long story.
Hey,
That's fair. That's true. That's fair. That's true. True and fair and fair and true. All is fair and true and true.
Hey.
Okay. Oh. Bad timing. Moth. Heat. Hey. 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 I don't know why it always says heat. I don't know why Google auto transcripting or whatever it's called, closed captions. I don't know why the auto closed captions always defaults to heat. Why does it think everyone's saying heat whenever it's just music? Death and Phaeology. That is a fire fucking title.
Hello, everybody. I'm
Hello.
Chai, also known as Pink Fairy Blossom. I'm a streamer and
Chai.
content
Didn't
creator.
you host last year?
But today, I will be co-hosting with Jambo today.
Oh.
To start, let's look
Did I
at
make that
a
up?
selection of games that shine for their gameplay. Titles that bring innovation, creativity, and that special something that just makes playing them a blast. We're diving headfirst into a unique and innovative VR experience.
Hell yeah.
Hello, I'm Katie Good, creative director of Triangle Pixels.
Hey, Katie Good.
I'm happy to introduce Unseen Diplomacy 2. Unseen Diplomacy 2 is a spy game where we use VR to transform your living room into a real-world assault course. We've
Is this
created
ADR?
a thrilling campaign where you travel the world to save the Earth from evildoers that are trying to destroy it. Of course, you'll be stopped on your way by various threats, robots, and general things that are out to kill you. During Unseen Diplomacy 2, I became pregnant. That obviously limited my physical abilities, which showed us the amount of extra work we needed to do in order to make our game super accessible for everybody.
I think
We
this is
originally
ADR.
created Unseen Diplomacy back in 2016 as a game jam game.
I don't think
And
she's
now
saying
we've got
those
private
words.
funding, we're finally able to finish the title. It's taken us a very long time to create a fully featured sequel just because it's incredibly hard to get funding as a woman. I'm incredibly proud of what we managed to do as a team.
Interesting.
We made a game that can scale to the user, a game that can work for young kids, incredibly athletic adults, and people who are more limited and have to play seated. The game is coming out on MetaQuest 3 and Steam VR, so please go wishlist it today.
As a person who's spent a lot of time ADRing myself,
Explore the campground.
I think that was ADR, which, I mean, like, it's chill, go for it, cool.
Classic camp
I don't think she was saying those words. That was unique. Caught me off guard.
Smash trivia night. Maybe even fall in love.
How you doing, Candy?
Tell the story of the best summer ever in summer camp.
And there's a killer on the
Demo out
loose.
now.
Hey everyone, my name is
Hi.
Sana and today
Sana.
I am super excited to announce our game, Nano Neighbors. You can hang out with your friends in this massively multiplayer online world, all whilst the game sits at the bottom of your screen, just like below. You can play Nano Neighbors whilst you're watching YouTube, whilst you're browsing your PC, or even whilst you're doing your own work.
Completely customize your Nano however you see fit. You can change anything from head to toe. Your Nano lives in a small capsule which you can decorate with furniture, wallpapers, and lots of customization options. Send out your Nano to mini jobs such as asteroid mining, delivering packages, and lots more to come so that they can unlock new customization options for you. Now, head off to the social hubs to meet people from all over the world, chat, hang out, and visit other players and make friends. Nano Neighbors is coming later this year to PC. If you like the look of it, add us to your Steam wishlist. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, it's cute. I love the evolution, the rapid evolution in idle games. Time for you to play this. I'm not gonna lie to you, Maker. I have so much on my to-do right now that adding even a single game is overwhelming. Put on my wish list, sure. Volunteer. Oops. Volunteer. What empty alert pop? Did it and I just didn't hear?
And I've got a Witch
Hi, Anna.
delivery game to show you that I went indie with my friend to make. We just maybe went indie at an interesting time.
Yeah,
That
it's
being
yeah,
said,
it's done.
we are very stubborn. I've been building this world for years, and that's why we're bringing this to Kickstarter. So let me tell you all about it. In Crescent County, you're
Crescent
making
County!
deliveries by day, using the money you earn to upgrade your motor broom and racing your friends by night, with a healthy dose of kissing as well.
Are these the devs? Crescent County!
So if you fancy being a punk witch, motor brooming your way through the Isle of More, please consider backing Crescent County on Kickstarter. Thank you so much. Broom Broom.
Be gay, do magic. God, that game looks so fucking good. God damn. I know it popped before, but I made it pop now. Thanks for the follow, playtester. Go to my Discord to keep up with everything that I'm doing everywhere. Can't even see what's happening.
From cozy farming to decorating your dream space, simulation games let us step into entirely different lives. Sometimes, they even let you eat drywall. You heard that right? Our first game in this segment is Drywall Eating Simulator.
I love the wings on her headphones. Huh.
I'm Elena, the founder
Alright.
of Yaldi Games. We're developing a cozy foraging simulator called Out and About. The whole game is about exploring nature, finding plants and mushrooms, and cooking recipes. But all the plants and recipes are real, so you can find them in real life and make them at home. The whole game is based on my own passion for foraging, so I hope that it can connect players to nature and give them some relaxing gameplay, which you can see now.
Did she like record that on TikTok and then download it for the showcase? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I think this is the first repeat game we've had. Well, I guess Crescent County was in the montage, but other than that, I think, is this the first repeat game we've had? Pretty crazy that we've gotten this far and there hasn't been that many. Last year there was loads. Kokoro Kitchen. Care for your garden. Cook up delicious Japanese meals. Serve your lovely customers. Prepare with mini games. Experience the story. And much more. Succulent Japanese meal? Oh, so we've seen them Googling before. It's because this is like one of those idle games where you can minimize it. But not as idle as the other idle game that we've seen before. Got it. Got it. Are they doing the donut tutorial in Blender?
In the past year, we've seen hundreds of rooms uploaded to the community gallery in Cozy Room Decorator. The rooms you're seeing right now are real rooms, uploaded by real players. As we continue to update the game and add even more items, we look for opportunities to create exciting collaborations. So with that said, we're excited to announce our latest collaboration with Women-Led Games for Summer Games Fest. 5 new exclusive items, including the Women-Led Games mascot, Artemis, have been added to Cozy Room Decorator. Log in June 6th to get this free update. The team at Lucky Roll can't wait to see how you decorate with these new items.
Did you guys
so
know
be sure to upload
that
your rooms to the
Dumpling
community gallery.
redesigned the Women-Led
Happy
Games
decorating.
mascot? You can go look what added over on their Blue Sky. Drawing Dumpling on Blue Sky.
Every good farmer knows that the harvest is worth the wait. Welcome to Ashen Ridge. Grave Seasons is a farming sim with a sinister and supernatural twist.
Every time you play Grave Seasons, we randomly select a killer. So the code has to account
How do I know
for
that
all of the different effects that has on the world.
Tonally, we are differentiating ourselves a little bit. Horror and intrigue and drama.
There's a large cast of characters. I really like to make sure that their designs and personalities are translating.
To get to reflect the diversity and beauty of the world of Ashen Ridge, working in a lot of different global styles, a lot of different unexpected musical elements that make things feel unsettled.
That sense of intimacy and texture also services both the coziness of the game and also the horror of the game.
One of the coolest things to do is to be able to build the farming sim that people expect and then subvert that in some way.
And it's so cool to see everybody so coordinated and hardworking and just so passionate about making Grave Seasons come to life.
Especially in such a small indie studio, game dev is a big learning process.
Sometimes folks have to wear a lot of hats. And so the very quick iteration and just the sheer amount of creativity has been really freaking cool.
All right.
Really looking forward to players seeing like the little touches.
And the team can't wait to share more with you, so keep an eye out for our next trailer.
I think Yinny is a streamer or something.
A huge thanks to our
Swear to
presenting
God, I've seen
sponsor,
them
Big
before.
Blue Sky, a studio that brings together developers from all walks of life to create games you actually want to play. And to our partners, Play Indies and Neon Naroshi as well. Now let's celebrate the visual side of things. From painterly art to pixel perfect animation, these games stun with style. And we are kicking it off with a game that invites you into a relaxing tale told through beautifully handcrafted wooden dioramas.
Hi, my name is Miriam Teakley, and I am voicing
Miriam.
Foxy in the upcoming game Widow.
Let me tell you a story about the summer after I just finished elementary school. My parents were really busy then, so they sent me off to stay with a distant relative who lived in the country. After living in the big city my whole life, farm villages just felt so small and miserable. And the worst thing, there was no Wi-Fi anywhere.
I think a game like Woodo is really going to be able to impact players in a really positive way, especially now with the world being as crazy as it is and everybody going through their own struggles as well. There's world struggles, but there's also lots of personal struggles. I think it's nice to have that place of escapism and somewhere that can feel really calming. And actually this game it could be close to sort of a meditation feel, I think, because it's so soft and it speaks about nostalgia. And I always think that sometimes when we're having a tough time, thinking about your wonderful memories about being a child and even, funny memories, it can really just transport you and you can start laughing again or smiling again like how you once did. So I think it will really unlock a lot of wonderful memories for people in a wonderful way.
Yo, broom skating, broom surfing. That's what I was going for. Broom surfing. Let's go. I love Frosty Glide. Solve puzzles. That's the Kickstarter. Discover secrets. Coming soon to Steam and consoles.
Hi, I'm Moran from the Game Bakers, and this is Karen.
Hey, that's Karen.
Have you ever wanted to climb a mountain? We sure did. That's why we made Cairn. Cairn lets you experience the freedoms and challenges of alpinism. You can climb anywhere on the mountain. Just keep track of your stamina and balance, or your ascent might end early.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain.
But you aren't alone on Mount Kami. If you place a pivot, your buddy Climbot will catch you when you fall. You also might meet some other people along the way. And who knows what other secrets you might discover on the beautiful slopes of Kami. Or maybe even beneath the surface. But all that climbing and exploring will have you work up quite the appetite. You'll need to gather materials to cook up meals in your cozy tents to stay full. However, the climb will get a lot less cozy as you near the peak. You'll need your strength to reach the summit. Play the free demo right now on PlayStation and Steam.
I think Steam Next Fest is maybe the best thing that's happened in the gaming industry for the last decade, simply because it made demos commonplace again, not just for Steam, but everywhere. It made demos a thing again, and that just didn't exist prior. Whoa. Me literally this morning? Okay. Spilled. That's what I said. Xbox. Saw this last year? Yeah. PlayStation. I got offered to play this game last year, and I had to sadly decline because I am... my brain moves too fast and it doesn't stop, and this would be too slow and comfy for my Goopy Goblin brain. Goopy Goblin brain says no, no, no. Goopy Goblin brain says go, 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 and so I got it, you know? Switch. This might be the last year where we see on every single game it say Switch and not Switch 2. Not might, this will be. This will be the last year where we see just
I'm
Switch
Tammy,
and not Switch
a
2.
solo developer making Prison of Husks. In my game, you are seeking to reunite with your love, and along the way, you'll assist others whose hearts
Welcome back,
ache
Quack.
too. I wanted combat to feel slick and rewarding for those who are patient. The world is entirely handcrafted. Every nook is a veil for potential secrets. I wanted Prison of Husks to feel melancholic and personal. A place shaped by longing and beauty. It's a world that was once enshrouded in love, and now sits abandoned. The demo is out now on Steam. If you like what you see, then I hope you'll give it a try.
Zoo welcomes new Cappy. Oh. Wanna go home? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Where are we? How did we get here? Benny and I were separated. Are we dead?
Everything is my fault. The food, the smog.
Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, we're on a tight timeline here. Banjo-Kazooie, step aside.
Alright. Maybe one quick nap is okay.
Ready for something a little darker? You guys know I am. These next games tap into fear, not always through horror, but through tension, atmosphere, and the unknown. Whether it's the world building or the tone,
Tattoo?
each of these will get under your skin in the best way.
Her vibes are amazing. Amazing. Very, very whimsy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you two would get along. Yeah. The roots devour.
When I was 13, I was
I had my
convinced
first
I was
love. Oh.
I googled how to
Sorry.
get plastic surgery and saved pictures of pretty girls I wanted to be. I hated every photo of myself. That's why, 10 years later, I'm making a game for my younger self and using those same ugly photos. Instead of being embarrassed, I'm celebrating my teenage self. If you've struggled with self-worth, this is Lily's World XD. Investigate a young girl's computer from the early 2000s. Play flash games, browse old forums, and customize a cringy blog. Everything seems normal until someone realizes you're not Lily. This is a female-led horror game written by a woman, and I'm not afraid to show the joys and ugly truths of girlhood. Lily is inspired by my younger self, who was bullied for her looks and would have done anything to be beautiful. How far will Lily go? Uncover the mystery yourself.
Yeah, we kind of played that game. Maybe it was the same dev.
May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Mac and cheese games?
Protect me!
Void Martyrs. Wishlist on Steam or be damned. This summer, darkness deepens. Is this, I think it's called like Whiteout or something? Anybody remember what I'm talking about? No. Oh. So a horror heist game. Again, a lot of heist games this year. Not a bad thing. Dark Hours.
Hello, Wonder. I'm Tara, the creator of
Hey, Tara.
Proton. This game was born from the phrase white crow, or maybe a black sheep, a coronera. Different countries use different words, but the meaning is the same. Feel different, strange, out of this place. That's the heart of Proveron, a story about Anko, a white crow who sees what others don't. The devils crawling inside other minds, twisting them into something cruel and strange. 7 years ago, I sketched anthropomorphic birds and realized this idea could be more. That's when I started creating the game. The main character of the game became Anko the Crow. His dreams of saving the world from this plague, even so no one accepted him as a person. His only ally, Nesty, a giant cockroach and his best friend. But not everyone agrees.
Have you played it, Ace?
Oh.
I think Maker said they played,
saved
right?
it. Buffy, the game antagonist, choose
Fun
a
game?
different path. Yeah, he says he's a doctor studying crows to cure them, but is that so? Proveron is my requiem for childhood. Every young character in the game carries a piece of my childhood, fears, hopes, and stubborn questions. Is it worse to bend the world to your will, or to bend yourself to the world's? Maybe the question itself is flawed. I'll leave the rest for you to discover. Thank you for listening, Wanderer. See you in the game.
Provolone. She wasn't on screen long enough for me to verify whether or not that was a VTuber. Welcome to the game, player. Hey, Dantes. Had really good tension. Didn't have much content. Gotcha. Well, if it's in early access, then I will not play it. I will patiently wait for it to leave early access. I do not like early access. I'm not a fan. This person is using their eye as a weapon. All right. Fade? Valorant?
What are one of the best things about games? Maybe it's the way they let us go on unforgettable adventures, new lands, and thrilling quests, but deep lore.
Not the way I would have
in this
worded
next
that,
group
but
of titles. starting with a deep dive into the world of Voyagers of Nera.
In a world once guided by ancient spirits, Nera is a vast ocean world now thrown into danger. You must sail to distant islands, rescue lost spirits, and restore peace to the world. Voyagers of Nera is a co-op survival crafting game made by Treehouse Games. We want to create worlds for friends to get lost in together, and we hope you'll find that here. You can play solo or with up to 10 people as you explore the deep sea, escape giant sharks, and build a thriving spirit sanctuary. There's a little something for everyone here. Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie, and I'm the lead producer at Treehouse Games, working on our debut title, Voyagers of Nera. We are so excited to be at the Women's-Led Gaming Show and to share our game
thought
with
this
all
was
of you today.
the same devs as
At
something else,
Treehouse,
but it was
we
not.
wanted to create a game where players could get lost in the world. Whether solo or with a group, overcome challenges, accomplish goals, and uncover the mysteries of an ancient world. Voyagers of Nera has a demo live on Steam right now for you to check out. If you love it, we hope you'll give it a wish list. We can't wait to hear what you think.
Hey! We moved in together to make games after college. Our first game, Refresh, is now coming to the Nintendo Switch. And with a new content update. So if you want to support our journey, please check it out. Adelante!
Adelante.
Hey neighbor, good to see you're alive. Big storm blew stuff around. City in peril. All that.
I hate to ask for more, but...
You'd be the best ever!
Customize.
Yay! Someone new to play with!
I read that wrong. Refresh. Soon. Explore a breathtaking open world.
Alderwood is a very old place with a very rich history. Take liberty to ride around the island in all the possible directions. The more they explore, the more they find.
In addition to our main level, we have this riding islands that you can explore. You can travel there by going to sort of a travel board. So you kind of take the ferry over to these islands with your horse. It's kind of like taking a day trip over to this new place that you haven't seen before, together with your friends. There's no quest there. There's nothing that you need to do. Maybe you find some interesting sights or something else that's cool.
So the more players spend time exploring stuff, the more hints they find.
Equinox Homecoming for the Horse Girls. Angelina Era. Right there. I'm so tired, get some tea. Banshee Days. Saw this one in the other showcase. I don't remember.
Hero. I came because no one else could. And
You did
well,
what?
Someone had to. They say the mountain keeps the ones who didn't make it. Pilgrims frozen mid-thought, like ghosts who forgot what they were searching for. Each trial's tied to a zodiac sign. Leo burned. Sagittarius? That one gave me answers I wasn't ready for. They all say the mountain changes you, but maybe it's just trying to show you what you already are. 12 zodiac signs, 12 riddles.
Just gotta bust a fat
and
one
I'm
in place
somehow
of my
supposed to solve
homies.
them without losing my mind? Easy. Even if the mountain sees more of
New
me
sentence
than I
just
wanted
dropped.
to, there's no going back now. I don't know what lies ahead, but I know I have to keep climbing to ascend.
The SEO on that title isn't great. People are gonna look up Ascend and it's gonna be like, the definition of Ascend is.
And that's a wrap on this year's Summer Games Fest edition of the Women-Led Games Showcase.
Okay.
We hope that you have found new games to wishlist, to demo,
did.
and to fall in love with, just like we have. A huge thanks to all of the brilliant developers featured today, to our sponsors Big Blue Sky, our partners Neon Naroshi and Play Indies, and a shout out as well to our co-broadcasters IGN and GameSpot. And of course our partners at Summer Game Fest, especially Emily Weir and Jeff Keeley for making this possible. Don't forget, you can check out demos and wishlist your favorites right now as part of our official Steam event. We're even collaborating with the Latin American Game Showcase and Southeast
next.
Asia Game Showcase on a
That's after that.
9-game bundle with a 30% discount just for you to enjoy. And don't go far, the Summer Game Fest lineup is packed with even more incredible showcases, including the Latin American Game Showcase coming up next. I'm
That's
Jambo,
next.
and it's been an absolute pleasure hosting this year's celebration of women-led creativity in gaming. Oh, but
Thank you,
before
Jambo.
you go, we have one more thing.
One more thing.
Next time on Wonder Stars. Join Ringo and
Be happy to take that
unlikely
mask off
partners
you.
in a race to find the Wonder Star map. Use words to fight and unleash custom attacks in this super anime RPG. Collect and combine over 200
God,
words
the art's
for
so good.
surprising new effects. Befriend your rivals to earn pep-ups and get special abilities. Travel the universe on a roller coaster adventure filled with twists and turns. Will Ringo and Wolf find all the pieces of the Wonder Star map? Tune in to find out.
Man, the art's so good. And we'll see that more of that in a second. Well, that was the Women-Led Game Showcase. For me, I'm writing down Volunteer Crescent County, Cairn, A Heavy Morning, Prison of Husks, and Wander Stars. Those are going to make their way onto my wish list. Hopefully, some of those made their way onto yours. Good showcase. Good showcase. Good showcase. Good showcase. Good showcase.